What up? Coming to you live with the chest-mounted GoPro and the dog that I love. Today we're going to show you how we create some analog digital glitches to overlay on music videos. Good girl. This is the rig. We are starting with the Canon C100 Mark II. Now what I've done on my iMac here is I have edited a music video. It's crazy. It's got 360 footage. It's got 4K cinema footage. It's got tape footage. It's got everything, all right? What I want to do is create a digital overlay with a video synthesizer. That's this. This is the LZX Industries Vidiot video synthesizer. I love this thing. It's the only synthesizer I have right now, and it does so much. Okay, now, the way that this works is I have this Canon C100 Mark II. I have a nice microphone on here, which we'll get to later. And what we do is we send out headphone jack into the back of the video synthesizer. HDMI out into a down converting adapter. It gets us into composite RCA, so the yellow, red, and white. And what we do is I'm sending that video into the video synthesizer. Later it's coming into here, so that's what you're seeing is the video synth. Now the audio from the camera HDMI signal I am putting into here, so we're doing a weird little routing here. So let me explain. This unit receives the video, and what it also receives is an audio signal that you can see this light lighting up as I'm talking. That means it hears me, and what it will do is it will make glitches that go to the sounds being sent to the microphone. So this receives the audio signal, but not the audio itself, so to speak. So we've got the video from the camera coming in. Separately is the audio headphone jack coming in. Power coming in. Out is just the composite yellow video. And that goes to this upscaler. Now, this is like $13 on Amazon. It's awesome. So you send it RCA signal, and it comes out HDMI. So we're up converting it to 1080. It has a switch. I have selected 1080. You can do 720 if you feel like it. I don't feel like it, all right? And this adapted signal comes into the Atomos Ninja. This is like a 4K recorder. And if I put my hand in front of that, let me see it over here. Nice. There it is. Cool. Okay. Then I will bring it into Adobe Premiere, and I will overlay it on top of this crazily edited video. Now, the way we capture the overlay is the camera is pointed at the screen. And so what I've rigged up here is I've painstakingly set up the camera for many minutes. And if you select the program window of Premiere, then you hit the tilde key, it makes it full screen. Just a quick tilde. Okay, that's what I want. But I'm playing back at 1/16 because I have crazy footage going on here. That's going to be really low resolution. So to adjust for that, I'm going to, 1, turn off proxies. Then I'm going to render the sequence into out. And I say, do it. And that's going to take some time. I should have rendered this before right now. It's going to take 25 minutes and counting. All right, we'll survive. Oh, lady. Little girl. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to record multiple takes of overlays with a bunch of different settings on this video synthesizer. It's going to visually be a lot. It's kind of too much to look at. But when we record them and then transfer them into Adobe Premiere, or if you have another editor, I'm sure that works too, you can mess with the opacity, you can do luma keys, color keys, and start to remove elements. And so what remains are just parts and impressions of the work that you've done before, based on the lighting usually. Now some might call it putting the whipped cream on top. I got this box from my buddy John Pascone. Love you, buddy. Thank you so much. What it is a bunch of freaking patch cables. So we're patching all freaking day. Look at these. We're so we can go in and out of all these little holes. And we'll make some super cool stuff up here on that screen. Okay. And it's going to record just outside. It does some cropping into here, And so what I do is I zoom out on the camera so that we're getting a pretty true image here that I'm going to zoom up a little bit and then overlay it onto that. On this first take, what I'm going to do is try to dial in what I call sunset color. On this first take, I'm just going to try to dial in using the colors here. Just kind of like a nice, attractive, cool, there's like kind of a sunset pink right there that I found. So I'm going to go with that. That's going to be our starting. And then what I'm probably going to do is just kind of do some of these wipes. Tell him, lady. That's take one. Okay, so on take two, I'm going to start adding some complexity. So we've got all these in and out patches. I didn't even touch those on take one, but now I'm going to start. They're just like these little guys, just in and out. And on here, it's all pictographs, so if I had to describe this to you, it wouldn't work. It's all pictures. So if it has a black filled-in circle, that means it's an out. So that means these ones here, ba-ba-boom, and then those are out. And then if it's an empty circle, like these, it's an in. So in, all the way in. Yep, so see how we got some patterns kind of forming here? Okay. What I can do is I have a longer one of these. It's the same thing. Little long. And in the back, I can take the video signal and feed it back into the system. And so I'm gonna full screen over here. So I'm gonna also, that color's not my favorite. Ooh, pretty. Oh, yes. I think what I want to do is put it into this keyer right here. Keyer. It's a key, like chroma key. Do you understand? Okay. So when I plug that in, let's see what happens. You can't really tell, but there's like this very, actually, yes, you can tell. This is very fine, beautiful, fine little moire with, like, you see the colors going crazy. It's just, this is it's just electricity gone wild, folks. So again, I think I'm gonna start dark, and we're not gonna use all of this and everything. We're just creating moments to edit from. Okay, record here, and I'm gonna hit space bar. There, now you can kind of see what that feedback does. Audio out into the shadows. Conceptually, this rocks. I'm letting it ride. Bam. And then stop record. Oh, see how it has the... There's your audio reactivity in action. I think audio changing... Oh, yeah. See that? The sound brings the image to life. Right now it's my voice, but I have this turned up loud, so the, you know, it's gonna be cool. Come here, lady. Lady, come. Go, lady, go. Go get him. Bam. Sounds going into shadows. All right, I think that's enough.